Hello there, world. My name is Adam Bednarek.
My name is Moipingo.
And joining us via live stream from Warsaw is Ania Migdał from our Warsaw campus, who will join in later on. First of all, welcome. Thank you for spending some time with us, trying to find out what we do and who we are. The University of Social Sciences has been cooperating with Clark University for the past 15 years. It's a long story, and I don't want to bore you with all the details, but Clark is perhaps the only major American university that actually has branch campuses here in Poland. Now, here we have a branch campus connected with the University of Social Sciences here in Łódź. We also have one in Warsaw, and we also have one on our London-based campus of the University of Social Studies. You're going to find out more about the English programs that the UoSS, as the University of Social Sciences is called for short, later on from Anya, and now I'm going to tell you bits and pieces about Clark University. Clark University is originally based in Worcester, Massachusetts, about 50-60 miles away from Boston. And they offer a lot of majors, but there is especially one department that we work with. This is the School of Professional Sciences. And the School of Professional Sciences allows us to offer their master's degrees based on programs that are developed right there in the US. So our program that we offer here on Polish campus is absolutely authentic and based on the credentials required by the NESH board in Massachusetts, so the accreditation board in Massachusetts, is also by the credentials that are required by Clark University. Now we offer three majors. The first major is a major in communication. So you can receive a master's in communication. Now what do we do and what do we mean by communication? Well, we're actually focusing on 2 to 3 different aspects of the whole system. We're interested in showing you a practical approach to using multi-channeling. So using all the electronic devices, all the internet-based media there is that communicates, that allows us to communicate. We show how the information flow goes on and how to avoid, very catchy phrase though, fake news, how to create that. So to give the students a better understanding of how these communication processes take place. But as you can see, we're an international and a multinational family over here at Clark. So we have students here from all over the world. So we're also very much functioning and focusing on intercultural communication standards and how the information flow goes around within these areas. And the third area is how you can encompass or put that into marketing, business management, or anything. In other words, your professional communicational style. So the intercultural aspect and the multi-channeling aspect as the basics of that major. And then we have a master's in IT. And that doesn't mean programming, but more managing in IT. And also a master's in public administration, in this case, healthcare administration. Now the way studying looks like is that you study on weekends. So the studying process happens on Saturday and Sunday. And this is every other weekend. So we start around from 9 a.m. and then go on till 1, have a 1-hour lunch break, and then start at 2 and then go on until 6 or 6:30. And that happens during Saturday and Sunday every 2 weeks. Now, you don't have a set of courses. You, of course, have core courses that go into the studying process. But then you have your ability to choose 5 additional courses from the list so that they best benefit you as a student. Our main office is here in Łódź, but we also have offices, as I said, for Clark in London and in Warsaw. And joining me today is Moipi. Moipi, my teaching assistant from last semester. Moipi, thanks very much for being with us today.
My pleasure.
So from a student perspective, you always see me as the guy telling me how great it is. So why don't we have some student perspectives over here? Moipi, what's it like for you to study at Clark?
Honestly, it's been a great pleasure and an honor to be part of the Clark community. As the Clark community is always respectful and it always enhances your career in many different aspects because you're always gaining perspective. As I said before, it's a multicultural community. And in addition to the programs that Clark University offers, one of which is healthcare administration, an MBA in healthcare administration, as well as a Master's of Public Administration centered in healthcare administration. And this is exactly what I'm doing because I'm currently a medical doctor, and this is I'm trying to enhance my career by doing the MBA and MPA. And in addition to that, it actually helps you, Clark University helps you in many, many ways. For instance, of the programs we offer here, Masters of Public or Professional Communication can help those in marketing, can help those in sales management, can help those in human resource management as well, working for BPM companies, business process management companies, such as Infosys here in Poland, and etc. and etc. The IT program can help IT individuals help form their consulting firms and so on and so forth, understanding the business elements because they already understand the technical elements of IT. That's why they enter the IT management program. But for here, it's just to enhance your skills on understanding business. And for the healthcare administration angle, it definitely helps you understand the business angles of healthcare in general, ranging from pharmaceutical agencies all the way to the delivering of healthcare service by the doctor. And I think this is essential, and this has been a great pleasure to be part of the Clark community. And if we're diving into the aspect of actual tangible educational aspects, I would actually say that it has been a great, great honor and a great learning curve because Clark University, along with University of Social Sciences, has been a great experience because it actually enhanced my career per se in elements from teaching elements from marketplace simulation, Salesforce, and so on and so forth, because these kind of elements help you understand how to run a business from the moment of product production to the moment of sale. So I think it's a great, great honor and privilege to be part of the Clark community as well.
So as I said, he was my teaching assistant. Can you describe, well, for those of you who are not used to the teaching assistant, it's something that we have on American campuses, and the students which excel are given these posts in order to help their instructors. So in this case, Moipi was helping me in running the class. What was your experience of going into, and this was a virtual classroom, right? So this was something new for all of us. I mean, do you remember that moment when you had to go away from a real classroom situation and to going online? How did that feel?
Well, I started off as a teaching assistant for this past semester, but nonetheless, we started off in our first class, in our first couple of classes in physical format, but then we had to switch to the virtual reality. And we did that ever so swiftly, and our students actually appreciated the effort we put into actually going into the virtual reality, and we still delivered the service the same way.
Was it a pleasurable experience teaching?
It was definitely pleasurable. It was a great experience, learning from the perspective of the students, learning from the perspective of the teachers, how to actually take the material and deliver it to the student, and so on and so forth, and giving somebody else an experience nonetheless. So it was great. It was certainly a great experience. So
what do you think are the greatest challenges, right, that await us in education right now?
The greatest challenges that await us in education is social society challenges, right? And that integration and things that are happening in the world and how you address them as a teacher from the perspective that you're giving to the student from an academic standpoint, but also from the perspective of a human element to it. And I think that's the greatest challenge we face. Yeah,
last year, for those of you, we had a chance, we had so many events planned for this year. For example, we were supposed to have a very special guest from the United States, Mr. Che Anderson, who was from the Worcester City Council. And there was actually a plan in motion between the mayor of Łódź and the mayor of Worcester to create this sister city initiative. And we were going with that, right? We were prepping. The whole class was even ready for that. However, COVID canceled our plans. Last year we had a Clark Day. Remember the picnic? I mean, that was a great experience, right? Yeah. So there is also social life apart from a typical educational thing. And one last thing, everybody's dying to hear. Why did you come to Poland? Why did you choose Poland?
Well, firstly, I was around Europe before I came to Poland, and Poland was just something that came off the. Poland was something that came off the top, rather.
Right.
And I took a trip to Poland. I loved the experience because I went off to Krakow. And it was a beautiful city. And then I actually applied there off to Łódź, here at the Medical University of Łódź, which is what I'm just completing currently, my medical doctor.
Doctor?
And, yes, and so That's how I ended up choosing Łódź, because at the moment I applied to Łódź, Medical University of Łódź was the best performing medical university in Poland that particular year. So and then therefore I came to Poland and I had the experience. But I would say something about Poland. Poland is an incredible place with beautiful, beautiful cities. I mean, you talk of Krakow, Gdansk, Warsaw, Wrocław, Łódź. Beautiful, beautiful series with a great cultural experience, with a great people as well, always trying to help, give a helping hand.
See, so that's why you got to come to Poland. That's why you got to come to Poland. So if you're interested in Clark, go to our website, go to our admissions site, and then we can start the process and you can become the next Clarkie. Okay, I think we're going to give the voice over to Ania in... Okay, and now let's go to my colleague, my dear friend, Dr. Anna Migdał, all the way in Warsaw. Ania, the stage is yours. Okay, and I would like to invite Dr. Ania Migdał. Now, Ania, the stage is yours. How are you over there in Warsaw today?
Okay, so greetings from Warsaw. Nice to see you all. I'm so happy that you decided to join us for our open day. And I'm very proud of being a teacher both at Clark at the University of Social Sciences, because we also have a long history of 25 years on Polish educational market. And I would like to say a few words about programs which you can join in Warsaw. We have a really wide variety of programs, starting from undergraduate programs, master programs, and even PhD program in management. So to start with, we offer 3 programs at bachelor level. So mainly international business management, international tourism and hospitality management, and a new one, e-business and digital marketing. For those who are more technically oriented, we had engineering program in computer science. It's 7-semester program. And finally, we have 5 programs at master level, starting with international business management, through international tourism and hospitality management, IT management, e-business and digital marketing, risk, crisis, and disaster management. Those are our regular programs. However, you can also study so-called joint program. It means that you can study together Clark program and one of our master programs. Within 2 years, you can get 2 diplomas of very well-known American university, as well as our own university. What is quite convenient is that you need to study all courses at Clark and only half of the courses in our university. So that time you can get either a diploma in MSc plus international business management or international tourism and hospitality management, or MSIT and international IT management, or new one, e-business and digital marketing. So I really recommend you the joint program, because within 2 years you can get 2 diplomas. Okay, so what can I say about campus in Warsaw? So we are located in the city center of Warsaw, 5 minutes, just 5 minutes from Rondo Daszyński subway station. Exactly, city center, so it's very convenient, especially for crowded place, as Warsaw is, of course, capital city. What's more, we have a very modern building in which you can find very well-equipped classrooms, and first of all, very well-prepared teachers, as in both universities, at Clark and at the University of Social Sciences, we believe that the only approach which is going to be useful for students is practical approach. It means that all our teachers are not only specialists in the field, not only they have their PhDs, professorships, but they are also business oriented. It means that they work either in business or in industry. So you're gonna learn from people who really work in those fields, not from the theory, but from practice. What's more, we have a very long list of universities whom we have signed Erasmus Plus agreements. It means that being our students, you can decide for any country within Europe to study for 1 or 2 semesters, or even you can decide to study 1 semester in one country and another in the second country. My students really enjoy this opportunity, as not only they can learn how to study in Poland, but also, for instance, how to study in Austria or even in the UK. So any possibility is given to you, just you need to use it. I'm not only branch campus manager of Clark, but I'm also vice dean at the University of Social Sciences. So I can tell you more about admission process to our university. In order to register, you need to use our website, so applysan.edu.pl, and then you have a very nice 12 steps in order to register. So first of all, you need to create your online applicant account. You need to choose your program. Of course, you have a wide variety, so you can decide for any of those. I strongly recommend you join program if you are at master level. If you are at bachelor level, undergraduate level, it's up to you. The most popular program in Warsaw is International Business Management, till so far. Then you need to upload documents, all required supporting documents into the online application form, and you need to submit your application. What next? We work hard to evaluate your documents, and after positive verification of your application and documents by the admission committee, you will be asked to pay the application fee. Then you are invited to Skype interview, and after passing the Skype interview, the university will issue you conditional letter of acceptance. So at that moment, you are asked to pay the university tuition fee for the first year of studies. If you are from Ukraine or Belarus, you can pay for 1 semester. Unfortunately, other students need to pay for entire academic year. But of course, it's our ministry regulation. It's not the university regulation, but our ministry regulation. Then you're gonna receive acceptance letter, and then what you need to do, of course, is to visit your embassy, submit your visa application in a Polish embassy or consulate. So then we are waiting for visa decision, and immediately you need to inform the admission office about the result of your visa interview by sending a scan of the Polish visa or a visa refusal document. We hope that we cross our fingers for you that you're going to receive your visa. And finally, you need to come to Poland. So you need to send to the admission office your flight ticket not later than 7 days before arrival and book your accommodation. And next, you need to visit our office. So admission office, when you're going to meet my co-workers, Nick and Dasha, who going to guide you and tell you everything what you need to know. And then please feel invited to my office, to the Dean's office, which is located on the first floor of our building. And you are always more than welcome there. Please remember that we are very student-oriented. It means that we try to help you in all your issues, not only regarding studies, but also we try to guide you how to live in Poland. So I'm cross-cultural teacher, so I do understand that you can face some culture shock at the beginning. So that's why I'm more than ready to help you. Okay, where to stay in Poland? We have some offer for you because we have dormitory, our own dormitory, in which you need to decide for several types of rooms. So we have both rooms with bathrooms and rooms with bathroom in the hall. Prices are quite convenient, taking into consideration Warsaw as a place. So starting from the single person rooms with 290 euro per room, for 230 euro with 4 people when you decide for room with bathroom. If you decide that bathroom in the hall is the best option for you, then you need to pay 220 euro for a double room and 190 euro for a room in which you're gonna live with 4 colleagues. So you have this opportunity to stay in our dormitory, especially at the beginning when you need to fly and find the best place for you. As after that, many students decide to live together, to rent some apartments together. But at the very first moment, you have a safe place to come to Poland. Okay, once again, we are located in the city center of Warsaw, 5 minutes from the subway station. We offer a wide variety of programs. We have a lot of agreements signed with many well-known European universities. We also collaborate with universities outside of European Union. However, like for instance, Turkey, and I recommend you our partner university as well. However, we also offer some other possibilities. Of course, already Adam mentioned about Clark University. So, of course, you can study 1 or 2 semesters of Clark in the United States if you wish, or you can stay with us for the entire process as American colleagues join us in summer always. You need to know that with 25 years of experience, we had really a huge number of graduates, over 60,000, I think 66,000 of graduates. We have also many graduates right now of our English division programs, and I'm very proud of those programs. As I'm the coordinator of all programs delivered in English in Warsaw. So if you have any questions, you can always mail me. I think that the supporting team is going to provide you with my email address. So please come to us. You're gonna have unique experience unique opportunity to experience studying in multicultural environment, really multicultural environment. And I can tell you that being a teacher in international programs is my dream come true, because it's the most interesting job I have, although I'm also involved in business. Still, teaching is my favorite job. So please feel free to come to study, enjoy this part of your life, because being a student is the nicest thing in your life. Believe me, after many years, as I graduated 20 years ago from my main university. When I think back, I strongly believe that it was the best period in my life. Being a student of well-known good university, in which my teachers, my colleagues inspired me, and till today we are in touch. So once again, please feel welcome at the University of Social Sciences, in Clark University branch campuses. I think that our university can offer you really decent programs. People do care about students. All my teachers, me, my staff, we are here for you. So thank you very much that you decided to join us today. And I'm waiting for your questions.
Okay, thank you, Anya. I really appreciate you being with us today. So we're going to take a short break, but don't go away, we'll be right back. Okay, hi, we're back. So now we're going to look at some of the questions that you guys left for us online, and we hopefully will be able to answer at least some of them. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, Victoria Novak asked, until when is recruitment ongoing? Victoria, normally the classes begin in October, and they usually start around the 10th and around most 15th. It depends on the exact date, but mid-October. So if you still miss the first class, we are receiving applications until the end of October. But if you miss the October date, you can also start during the spring term. So basically, if you miss because of visa considerations or anything like that, and you miss the time period set for October, then you could still apply, because then you can start from the spring semester, which in this case, it was actually the beginning of February, because of how the academic calendar was created. Okay, our next question comes from Anna Kolo. Are there some limits of places on studies? No, not to my mind. There's not a limit to, but again, the groups aren't usually all that big. We try to maintain a max of 20-something people. If we're talking about a practical aspect, or if we're working on capstones, the groups are actually 4 or 5 people. Isn't that correct? Yeah, 4 or 5 are doing. Okay, let me have a look at some other questions. Some of them have already been answered. Is it possible? Okay, Emilia Ureszek, is it possible to graduate the studies in a shorter time? Yes, it is possible. You can cut it down to around, because this is graduate studies, so you need a diploma already, a bachelor's diploma. So you can cut down the 2-year studying period to 18 months, but that means you have to increase the number of courses. To make you also, some of you have been asking about the instructors. Well, the way this works is that at least 30% of the classes have to take place with instructors that come from the United States, so which come from the mother campus in Worcester. So this basically means summer school. You get a winter term, you get a summer term, and you get a spring term. So during the summer term, when the American campus is off, we get teachers flying in, and this year they sadly can't because of COVID, but instructors do come here, and they take the classes with you.
Nonetheless, this academic year, the instructors will be instructing online from the United States.
Let's see if there are any other questions. Okay. I think so some of the other questions also consider the application process. Well, the application process goes basically through 2 places, right? You apply here to the University of Social Sciences in connection with Clark, but you also have to apply to SLATE, which is the American administrative system. So basically you're studying in the European Union, but you're also becoming a registered student of the Clark University, right? So you need to have the visa to enter the European Union, but at the same time you need to be registered and have your Clark ID and everything connected with Clark University. So that process takes about two weeks max. So once you enroll all the documents that you need, then basically the whole enrollment process goes fast. But you do need one thing. You need a letter, a kind of a cover letter for yourself from third parties. This could be your teacher, your boss, or anyone.
Essentially recommendations.
Yeah, it's essentially a type of recommendations. Do you think there's anything else we need to let the people know concerning student experience and student needs, Moipi?
I think we've covered it all, but nonetheless, I mean, it depends per student, and we're willing to actually be agile to the student and actually help you with whatever you need. So I think when you contact us, we will actually help you with whatever case you need, whether it's visa issues, to help you with guiding you in that respect. So you could just send us an email and we will correspond with you accordingly.
And I think that took up most of the questions that were asked online. In Łódź office, we have Zbyszek and Ania, who are our administrative team, and they're very helpful. You know, you can vouch for them, right?
For sure.
Always
Definitely.
helpful.
Definitely.
So just like Ania said, we would like to invite all of you to come and give us a shot and be part of this grand experience of being a Sani and being a Clarkie, and really get the best of both worlds and really get the best of all worlds, because this is updated, this is up to any teaching standards that are required from our students, etc., etc. So I hope that I'll see some of you in the near future.
Definitely.
And Dr. Moipi will be here to help me in educating you. Anu, do you have any other comments or anything you want to say to watching? Okay, so I think that's enough from us. We wish you a great evening. Thanks for spending the time with us here. We hope to see you soon at the University of Social Sciences and Clark University.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.